Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Cool Crone Oracle. It's Friday night, and I'm here with all of my friends, and we're going to be doing some readings for all of you in the chat. So, we're just going to go around the circle, and each person can tell us what's going on. And I hesitate to say anything else about your channels because YouTube has laid down the law. So we will just be allowing people to say their own thing and hope that that's okay. All right. So Marina, happy Stampede Days, and
God, am I allowed? Am I allowed to do this?
I don't think so. I
We
don't
don't
think
know.
Damn.
so. I think we can go like this.
Yeah,
There we go.
there
Okay,
you go. Yeah,
Marina, go ahead. Go nuts. There we go.
yeah. So what's happening? Later on this evening at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, I'll be joining Val and Allie for our Story in the Cards show. On Monday, it's Letting Spirit Drive. And if anyone wants to know what I'm up to, what shows I'm doing next week, just go to the main page of YouTube, go in the community tab. It's all in there. I usually post it on Saturday or Sunday, what the schedule's like. If you want to know about upcoming classes or to book a reading, anything along those lines, go to my website, which is marinasheartcenteredtarot.com. All that information is for the folks that are in my chat. If you scroll down to the description, click it in there, all that information will be in there. So let's hope for the best.
Yeah, I hope this video doesn't come out on playback with Marina just sitting there going,
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah. That might be what it looks like. We don't know. And
Exactly.
now you brought this joyous news to us. What's going on for you? And thank you so much for that news because we don't want to get
Sorry,
the whole
everyone.
video wiped out.
It is kind of joyous news in a way. Yeah, YouTube demonetized me for reused content. And it must be because we multi-stream and it all looks the same.
Yeah.
Although every show is original, every single show. So who knows what's going on in YouTube land, but all of my members are paused. So all of my members can come over to Wix website, dragonflycrystals.store. Sometime this weekend, I'll have it up and going where you can sign up for memberships there. You can go in and delete your membership on Dragonfly Crystals, and we'll just bypass that whole situation totally. So that's my story. And don't forget Story in the Cards tonight, because that was really fun. Yeah, with Marina and Allie. So look for that.
I would love to say something supportive and nurturing about your channel and your shows. I would love to tell people how awesome those shows are. I would love to say that I watch all of your shows and I wait with bated breath to see your shows. But I'm afraid if I say that,
it might be promoting and
it might be viewed as promotion, and I don't want to get dinged for that.
No.
So I'm not going to say any of
No,
those
you
things.
can't.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably smart because we don't want people going over to her channel experiencing it for themselves.
Or anybody else's channel.
Yeah, that's right. We would hate that to happen. So that's not our intention at all.
Yeah. So people in the chat, we don't want people going over to the other people's channels. Okay. All right.
Oh, wait, I should figure out a way to make this blank. Wink, wink. Wink, wink.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, Val, was that I hate to ask, but was that a specific show or was it all your shows, or do you know?
It was a complete channel. It was a message, just a message saying
that you are not eligible for monetization any longer. You have been demonetized because you are reusing content. And any music you have in anything, blah, 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 they went through the rules. They gave the reason for demonetization as reusing content. Well, you all know we do original content every show.
Exactly. Yeah.
We aren't cutting and editing anything. This is original content.
And it's live. It's live.
It's live. There's no script. It's live.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Cleo. I was just totally tromping on what you were trying to say.
They said the same thing to me about reusing content, and I thought they were talking about specifically about music, for one of the shows we did, and so I deleted that show, and I didn't hear any more from them. But yeah, I've gotten the same kind of message, and I am not monetized either. I was, but I'd never used. I was monetized for about 3 weeks, and then they kicked me off. And so anyway, so anybody want to know what I'm doing?
Wait. I just want to ask: are they sending you an email, or are they putting it into your YouTube dashboard?
It's YouTube dashboard and email. Yeah,
okay.
They communicate both ways to us. But here's the thing. Even if I go ahead and say, this is not true, this is original content, blah, 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 I won't be able, it'll probably be December before I can reapply.
Well, they responded pretty fast, but I guess they respond with it's a robot that's coming back, and and then they kept telling me to refer to the rules basically, and which I did, and I'm like, oh, that didn't answer anything
because they have no intention of reinstating you. They're going to give you a 6 month or however long it was.
90 days.
90 days. They're going to take 90 days and make you sit there before they're going to look at you again. And what's going to have changed? Nothing.
Right.
I'm just going to say it now. I probably won't ever monetize again, but I'll have my members on my website. So it won't matter.
Yeah. And I think that, piggybacking on what Val just said, for those of you that are in my chat that are members, I think that we'll probably be looking at the same thing.
Just to be safe and go. It's
be safe and it makes me wonder if there's things that I have offered to my members and there isn't a whole lot of interest. And now I'm wondering, is somebody say, kind of cutting things off and maybe not, without getting into conspiracy theory and all that kind of stuff. But you got to wonder.
You do
got to wonder because the members are really, really supportive.
Yes, I agree.
So come on, let's do this.
Something's fun.
One or two people show up. I don't know.
Something's pretty funny about that.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Seascape just said that Spirit Intuitive Tarot got the same message and they demonetized her too. It's happening to a lot of readers. She thinks it's the simulcast.
Yeah, because the AI is picking it up as duplicate stuff, and they think it's non-original. Because 7 people have it or 6 people have the same.
I think it's much lower tech than that. I think YouTube doesn't like that StreamYard allows all this simulcasting.
I agree.
They're competing with StreamYard. They want you to come back to YouTube and do it on YouTube.
I totally agree with you, Colleen.
I think that's what it is. I don't think it's an AI thing. I think their AI is picking up other crap. But
that could be.
I think they just don't like that we can all, that's a very penurious attitude. I mean, why can't we all simulcast when we're all on here? We basically own this collectively.
I agree. Yes. And you know what? Their comment is that they want original, exciting content that is going to be the cutting edge of creativity. And This is their email to
Then,
me.
then why tie our hands behind our back and make
What-
it
yeah.
impossible to do it?
Right. Why do they
use
keep pinging
music?
us for real psychics of YouTube? That's a
Yeah.
very creative show. And
Very
every
creative.
show we've done, we get dinged on the music, we get dinged on everything. I mean, like we can barely produce it because of all of the restrictions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
I'm-
Cleo, did you say what's going on your
Yeah.
CHANNEL?
Yes.
I'm just promoting myself. This has nothing to do with all the other people that are on here right now. I am simulcasting to my channel, and what I'm doing is, we've kind of taken some time off from Caffeinated and Unfiltered and Mystic 4 that used to be every other Monday. So I've got the next couple of Mondays off. So I don't really have anything coming on until Thursday, I think. Yeah, Thursday I've got Golden Girls, and Friday I've got Polyterology. However, not to promote anybody else here, but I might be doing a show with somebody else here on Tuesday or Wednesday that has to do with the convention, the Republican convention, because I kind of want to do some things with that, and that might be with my sister, whoever she is. But I haven't totally got that down with her yet. But anyway, yeah, I think I will be doing something on maybe Tuesday or Wednesday that has to do with politics.
Okay.
Hey, Lorraine Orr, you win. We're with you. She says, Gerald, if I win the lottery, I'll help y'all figure out a platform for only our wonderful community. Yes.
There you go.
Yes. And if I win the lotto, I'll do the same.
You know what's so insidious about this thing is if YouTube really is doing what I had implied with my last statement, they are the top of the market for eyeballs. They command more eyeballs than all of other television put together.
Yes.
All other streaming apps put together. All of them. They're way ahead of them. So what is it? They just want to run the world?
Well, I had this thought this morning, Colleen. What if they're also targeting people who are left and are talking about the politics of the day?
I think it has more to do with making money, because if all of us had to do this individually without the help of anybody else, that would only be one person collecting money off the ads or whatever whatever.
Well, the thing is, while you're demonetized, they're still running ads on your channel.
Yeah, I know.
They're getting their darn revenue one way or the other. You might as well take your members over and get them on a good platform that you can continue.
It's actually more expensive for YouTube to allow us to stream everything, 5 people streaming to 5 separate places and trying to collect money on that if you're monetized. And so, maybe it has something to do with that.
I think it has to do with 5 people streaming to their channels, and it's not original. It's the same thing 5 times that they're paying money. They're paying us money for the 5 of the same thing. And that
they don't want to do that.
They don't want to do that. They want it all of us to stream original. Well, what would happen to collaborations? They'd go back to you're on somebody's channel one week and you're on their channel the next. So that really
you couldn't stream it. So but I thought that YouTube was all for the streaming when it first came out.
So did I. But I guess it was a misperception.
Wow.
Well, and I'm wondering if they're hitting the really big people with big, subscriptions over 50,000 and up. I wonder if they're just really focusing us little peanut gallery people.
I noticed that the big ones, even like Next Level Soul podcast,
Yeah.
say in there, and also Jeff Morrow, this is not, you cannot stream this on your channel. You cannot, this is only on this channel. Guests can't do anything with it. So they kind of protect themselves that way. Those big ones only have the content on their channel. They won't allow it anywhere else. So they bypass that problem.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
maybe
they're trying to take it back to the way it used to be.
Yeah.
Because it used to be if you had somebody who was bigger than you on your channel for a show, it brought a lot of people to your channel.
Yes.
I mean, I guess that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but it's boring.
It's boring because I know. Well, this way you speed up your channel growth because you can guest with anyone and it's going to be on your channel too. Yeah. It's a win-win for us. Of course, monetarily, they want to pay you for brand new stuff. And that means simulcasting is 5 of the same thing. So, why can't they just say it? Simulcasting isn't allowed? Why don't they just say it?
Why don't they just say it?
Yeah. Because then they'll have trouble with StreamYard.
Yes, correct.
Well, oh shit, they're having trouble now.
Yes. Yeah. So,
okay. But I'm just going to say this one last thing. Sherry of Voices from the Swamp told me today. She says she absolutely told them, "Is this because of simulcasting?" She spelled it out, and they would not come back with an answer. So it's absolutely a political issue about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to dance around it. They're not going to say it.
That's one of those, company rules. Rule number 1, the boss is always right. Rule number 2, if you think the boss is wrong, see rule number 1.
That's right. Exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how are we going to do the readings today?
I don't know.
Well, wait a minute. I'm Gerald, Tarot Stash, who is not monetized, who is not recommending that you follow everybody here, that you follow my channel. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not telling you to go to my community tab to know what's coming up, because I'll be thwarping my fan all evening, and that's okay. But, maybe I'll be simulcasting. Oh, sorry. Maybe there will be content that is individual to 5 channels all at once. I don't know, but just stick around, everybody.
Actually, Gerald, I'm probably wrong about that, because what they actually said is promotion of other people's content, even if you have their permission, is not allowed on YouTube anymore. So I guess we can promote each other's channel and what classes we do and whatnot, because it's not we're not showing a video with the content.
There you go, catch up, folks.
But you never know, because
here, let me put this one up and make sure that everybody got that one.
Yes.
I'm Tarot Stash right there.
Right there.
But
love your nail polish color.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Somebody needs to do that. But anyhow, so I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be sharing space with people. And, I'm simulcasting this to unlisted video that I'm going to slice up and dice up. I'm going to do a remix. I'm going to put some different music behind it. Something like that, because then it'll be original.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yes. Wow.
Oh, man. Okay. So I'm Colleen and I'm the host tonight. I don't know if that's good or bad, because this just seems so weird to me. We're gonna get to your readings, folks. I'm sorry we're spending the first 20 minutes kvetching about what's going on with YouTube, but we're all just frankly stunned and don't really know what to do now with these shows. I mean, I, I'm okay. I'm just speechless. I'm stunned. I am going to be on my channel. Well, Friday we're gonna. Well, I mean, this is today. Saturday I'm going to be on with Sybil Harmony at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific. We're going to be looking at astrology and doing some readings about the political figures of the day, including looking at the um, Republican convention and the Democratic convention and a few other people like Kamala Harris. Okay. All right. I don't know if we'll have music on there though. You know what I mean? Like that could be a no-no. I'm just not sure.
Yeah.
So now that Val has clarified that it's okay to say nice things about other people, then I am not afraid to say, please go and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to Marina at Heart Centered Tarot, to Val at Dragonfly Crystals and at Next Level Channeling, to Cleo at Cleo the Seer, and to Gerald at Tarot Stash. And I hope you're already subscribed to me, the Cool Crone. And also, if you're on any of our other channels watching this, please give us a thumbs up, leave us a little comment. It really, really helps the channel. I'm still trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. I know you guys have been listening to this for 4 months, but I'm almost there. I'm so damn close. But YouTube is really trying to slit my throat with all of this stuff. So
Yes.
all you can do is laugh, people. All you can do is laugh. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get into some starred questions. If you put your questions in capital letters in the chat, that helps us so much because we're all old and half blind. Okay. So far we only have 11 questions. I don't know how many we can get through, but if you put them in the capital letters, that's the way Grandma wants to see them. So please indulge me with this. So here we go. All right. Leah is first, and her question is, may I ask a question? Hold on. I got this one. Wait. I need a little stone here for this.
Are you sure? Uh-oh.
Yes, you can ask a question. Okay. All right. And then the next one is BD. Hi, my question is, when do my plans work out for me? Thank you. And I think what we should do with this is I'm going to say first come, first serve. The first 2 people who answer the question, bully for you, and then we'll just move on because they're in the chat and I think we all have the ability to see them. So if you have somebody's question up there and you really want to answer it, you just go right ahead, sunshine, because that's what we're here for. Okay. So whoever wants to jump on that, I'll start shuffling.
I'm still going through and capturing all of the readings. It's especially helpful when people put it all in capital letters.
Yeah, see, Grandma wants it all in capitals.
Yeah.
I can be a grandma. It'll take me about a half an hour to get my wig and my outfit. So
yes.
I have some response for BD.
Okay.
My question is, when do my plans work out for me? Well, you need to keep working on your plans, and you need to ask for some help because that will motivate whatever it is you're doing. When you get a little bit of help or just maybe a little bit of somebody giving you some more ideas about whatever it is you're working on, that will help promote when it will happen. So as far as when it will work out, ask for help and kind of step back and take a good look at whatever progress you are in doing the plans that you're wanting to work out. Then release the whole thing, and then it will come to you. Just get your ducks lined in a row, and then maybe ask some other people about it and then let it go, and then it will happen for you. Once you get it out, once you get it organized and then out of your mind, it'll happen. I don't know if that's a day, a week, a month, a year. I don't know. But
Mhm.
there, that's what I have.
Very nice. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh, go ahead, Val.
Go ahead.
Oh, are you sure? Okay. I did get the similar thing. Reassess. So reassess, BD. Take a step back, like Cleo said. Pay attention to what you're asking for, what you're looking for. This gives you an opportunity to really is it, are you missing some elements of what you're asking to come forward? There's something that you need to refine to get exactly what you want, or maybe it's too defined and you need to broaden it a little. This is something you'll have to figure out. Jump in and do that. Things are going to shift for you when you do this. So that's the message.
Now, Gerald, do you still want to go with your thing for BD? Because you sound like you had
September. It's going to start showing up in September, but you got to be honest and look at all of the things that are inside that are preventing you from actually accomplishing them. That's supported by the Empress. So get it all out of your head, get out of yourself, allow it to time to work. And, you know, you're making effort, but then you got to allow time for things to happen. So
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So the next question we have is Leah, appreciate you have all had a hard time getting any readers to give me a reading for the rest of my year. What should I be doing? Please and thank you so much. And I threw some cards on this, so I'm just going to jump in and give mine, and then you guys can do yours.
Yes.
Leah, in the month of July. Oh, that was weird. Did you guys hear that?
I did.
Yeah.
I'm going to repeat myself because I sounded like a Chewbacca or something. In the rest of during the month of July, things all of a sudden are going to start happening very, very quickly. And these are things coming to you that have to do with what you set in motion earlier in the year. And you probably thought that it kind of withered and died, right? You probably kind of gave up hope on it or just figured it's not the right time and I'm moving on to something else. Au contraire, my friend. You have the Queen of Cups, which is you. So this is a project or a relationship or some maybe even working with someone else where you are the creator. You're the person who dreams it up, who visualizes it, who has the vision for bringing this all together. And it's unusual for you. You're using your talents in a completely different way, in a new way. You've got the Strength card saying that you have talents that you haven't even tapped yet, and they are all going to come into play with what is going on for you for the rest of the year. So just keep your eyes and ears open in the month of July because popcorn is going to start popping for you. That's what I have.
Yep.
I
got knowing, and this is from the Witching Tarot, and this the knowing is the same sort of as the High Priestess or the Fool in the tarot, and this is allowing you to take the first step. You will know when you need to take that first step. Listen to the signs. Listen to what it is that your guides are telling you. Trust yourself to trust yourself enough to believe what your guides are telling you. I also got the Page of Cups and I also got the World. So emotionally, this is going to be really satisfying for you. Just go with the flow, follow your intuition more than anything else. That's what I get from that knowing card is just, you know what you know. So go with it.
Nice. Okay. So unless anybody else is jumping in, I'm moving on. All right. So here we have Lorraine. Are we allowed to ask questions? Should we use safe words? Lorraine, I am going to channel a message for you on this. Yes, you need safe words. Please use safe words. YouTube is the evil. No, no. YouTube's not evil. YouTube's not evil. Yes, please use safe words, Lorraine. And many blessings to you for that question. Here we go. Okay. All right. Then we have Lisa Basich. I lost weight during COVID, gained some back studying for the bar, crashing and burning to lose weight again. Will I ever figure this out and lose again?
Yes.
Okay.
But also, when you're studying for the bar, of course you're going to gain some weight. Yeah, apparently you're like a billion other people, maybe a little bit of an emotional eater, and you're not really thinking about what you're consuming because you're busy studying for the bar. Like that's a really difficult test. That's a really power to you right there. Congratulations. Sounds like you want to be a lawyer. But yes, once you get away from all the stress and things that you have been stressing out over, you can lose weight again, but you just have to be in a little bit different environment. And then over time, I see you kind of conquering this thing of looking for food to get you through certain things. I think you're just going to change your behavior about how you eat, and you're not going to, once you realize that's what you're doing, which you probably already know that, but once you put that into play and realize that you don't have to do that, you can find something else to occupy your mind instead of eating. I mean, trust me. I mean, billions of people do exactly what you're talking about. Not maybe so easy, but now that you get through some of these stressful things, other stressful things are going to come up. So do you want to be doing that every time? No, you're going to change your behavior, and it's something that you will just decide on your own. And good luck.
Yeah, and I have to say, Lisa, it's definitely something that you can do something about. And I love that how they talk about putting a replacement in. And the minute you feel like you want to grab food, get up on the treadmill and do 10 minutes, or get down on the floor and do some crunches. Whatever it is, substitute an activity, substitute something for it. Because every time you go there, oh, I better go do my, and you're going to benefit of the exercise and staying away from overeating. It's just a nervous habit that developed, and we all have that. Just have your coping strategy ready, and you're going to create a new habit, a healthy one. So,
yeah.
I just want to add, Lisa, I would recommend something like an app or something on your phone that can help keep you motivated to stay on whatever eating plan that you are on. I know we use our phones for just friggin' everything today, but it is the way our society is becoming built. It isn't a terrible, terrible thing. I mean, as long as you're not sleeping with your phone right up to your ear, I think you'll be okay. But apps that help you with medical statistics like a blood pressure or heart rate or something like that. These are great. And it's interesting, and it's a little bit fun. It's novel at first, but there are also apps that help you with what to eat and just recording your eating that are fun. And I'm not talking Fitness Pal. I'm talking, something newer than that. So look into those too. Those are really helpful. Okay.
Nice.
So,
I want to know how Lisa lost weight during COVID.
yeah, right. I guess she wasn't into that baking at home thing.
Yeah. Well, Lisa, I hope you have a great and wonderful health as a result of what you're working on.
Absolutely.
I hope you pass the bar. We need more, enlightened lawyers. So I hope you pass the bar. You're going to be needed in the next 10 and 20 years.
She will.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
All right. So the next question is from our own Gerald. What can readers do to counteract the changes in YouTube? Boy, if I knew that one, I would be a millionaire.
And I'm like going, I don't really want to read this one, but I am totally interested in what others have to say.
You know, I think the more of us that get together, and maybe the more of these subscribers that get together and approach YouTube and say, what are you doing? You know, why are you doing this? They need to feel the pushback, not only from us, but from the people that maybe don't have channels on YouTube, that maybe, you know, are just coming in to watch, to say, I find this valuable. This is new content for me. I don't care if, you know, if they've said this 6 months ago, it's new content for me. So,
yeah, I think
we're gonna have to get vocal.
I think the multi-streaming is messing up their algorithms because 5 people's videos get out there, not just, so think of it a lot that way. But I say, or my guides say, it's all about us focusing on what we want to bring forward. We're going to have faith in what we are talking about on our shows. And we need to just detach from what YouTube is even doing right now. Because to them, it's all about the money. I'm sorry, YouTube. Let me just say it again. Yeah. YouTube, it's all about the money for entertainment purposes only. So I'm just going to say there's a platform here for a reason. Marina's asking, why? Why are you not using the platform for something that can help humanity? And I know you'll answer in many ways you are. Well, here we are. We're a spiritual community, and we have information to give people that help them. So I guess we'll just have to detach for now and do our thing.
Yeah, it's like StreamYard and YouTube are getting a divorce, and we're the kids caught in the middle.
Yeah, we are.
It's funny you say that, because my last 2 cards, I have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. It's like mom and dad are getting a divorce, and we're stuck in the middle.
We are the children who don't know which parent to live with.
Yep.
And it's fine for YouTube to want to make money. Of course, they need to make money. I don't know if they need to make as much money as they make. I don't know what the purpose of that is, but we're doing something that's really a service, a free service for our subscribers and even people who aren't subscribed. We're giving this away for free. We're giving spiritual advice. We're giving readings. We're giving of ourselves. Money is boring. Nobody's here because they thought, ooh, I'm getting 10 cents worth of a reading now.
Yeah.
Nobody's going, wow, that was a $15 reading. All right. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's here going, ooh, I saved myself $30. No one's saying that. Well, that one lady is saying it, but nobody else is saying it.
Yeah.
It's like, YouTube, get a clue. It is, I think most people are so much more enlightened than that. You could be too, YouTube. And we're always having to say for entertainment purposes only. Money is not that entertaining. Yeah. Money in and of itself isn't entertaining. Yes. So you're really missing it. You're really missing the boat. I hope they listen to that.
I hope they do. They won't.
Well, I do want to point out something that Lisa said. I passed the bar 23 years after I took it the first time. Got sworn in June 2023 in Richmond, Virginia.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Nice and close to Washington, D.C. I'm real happy about that, Lisa.
Yes.
Really happy. Yeah. Good luck to you.
Good for you, Lisa.
All right. So what is our next? I don't understand this one, Gerald. Maybe you can
Yeah, I don't get that one either.
I don't understand what Chris wants us to read on. Whose
Um,
funds?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, is that supposed to be Michigas? Family Michigas? Big family drama awfulness. I'm out in the cold. Where did the funds go?
Yeah,
So the family is misguiding, misdirecting funds, possibly from somebody who passed or something. Maybe he or she means that. I don't
Yeah.
know. If you could tell us, Chris, that would be great. I'm just going to take this down for a minute, but if you could just verify that that's what's going on, then we'll put your question back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to go grab some water. I'll be right back.
Okay. Paula SP1, if you are all offering personal reading, I would love to receive any insights. Okay, Paula, we'll give you some insights. We give.
Yeah, well, whatever's been going on with you, you need to reassess what you're doing, where you're going, and which direction you're going in. You need to allow other people to work with you and help you to get through this. And I feel like there's some people that you don't trust very well. And if that's the way you feel about it, especially somebody that's trying to give you advice and you're just, I don't know if it's so much trust or that they just aren't knowledgeable enough, then don't worry about it. Just, let it roll and don't make a big deal out of it. But for yourself, just kind of reassess what you're doing and also stay in alignment of, without veering too far one way or the other. So what I'm talking about, whatever you have been working on or working towards, you're on the right, whatever it is, you're on the right course, but you do need to stay aligned and listen to what other people say, but just take it with a grain of salt, how you want to internally take that in. And I don't know if anything I said makes any sense to you at all, but that's what I got.
Yeah, and Paula, your guides are kind of telling you to reassess, like Cleo's mentioned, and you're going to have some healing that's going to happen. You're around some people that are a little bit greedy, maybe for your time, maybe for, I don't know if it's financially, but you have a little bit of that energy going around, and so that's why they want you to reassess. But there's going to be some action stepping forward. I don't know if it's you're going to have to make some decisions. There's something coming up really fast, but they're telling you, go ahead and jump in. The doors are open for you. So, and don't forget, you're going to have some healing happening from all of this. So that's great.
Yeah, I pulled a card for her as well, and I'm assuming it's her. I got a card that just says, angels, I have never been alone. And this is to help you reaffirm your faith in things that you believe. If you believe things are basically good, if you believe that you have guardian angels, if you believe in your guides, if you have heard your guides or heard your angels or seen them or felt them, then this period that you're going through is an illusion. They're still with you. They're still there. Maybe you needed some time to evolve or grieve or go through some sort of rite of passage so that you would be ready for the next step that you're going to take. Your angels and guides are there for you. I think you do need to maybe meditate or pray or take a walk in the woods or take a bath or something when you feel like you're ready. And then just ask for their guidance. Just ask out loud for their guidance. And you will be amazed at what comes back at you because you do have faith in this unseen world. And that is what is going to pull you through to the next step of what you should be doing.
That's great.
Okay.
And
Did we hear from Chris?
yes, that's it. You were right.
Okay.
Of course, Colleen, the cool crone, is right. Duh.
Right, but almost demonetized. Great. Okay. All right. Who wants to read for Chris?
Tell me what that thing is again, Miss what?
Mishigas. It's a Yiddish word. It means it's a mess. It's crappy. It's too dramatic. It's like it's a mishigas. It's all over the place.
Okay. Well, if Chris, if this has to do with your family, where did the funds go? Yeah, somebody's holding on to it and doing a little bit of dancing around the issue and not submitting paperwork that they should be submitting. And this is very, very, very clear. I start off with the devil. I go to the 6 of Pentacles, and then I go to the 5 of Pentacles. So, yeah, somebody has decided that they are better able to distribute the funds according to what they believe is fair. So, yeah, they've taken this upon themselves. I would want to be on top of paperwork, make sure that there is somebody who is asking questions and wants paperwork to be shared. But I think this is that one person that is working with a couple others to make sure that some people get a little more than others. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I was getting the person who's overseeing it, may be under the influence of some other people, and again, for entertainment purposes only. But I think people are getting emotional, all that stuff. But the last 2 cards that I have is I have the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Coins. So 2 sevens at the end, and it's going to take some time to dig in and to find exactly what's going on. And that's the only way to do it, because everybody's thinking the worst case scenario and they're thinking bad about everybody, which just makes it even worse. So just have somebody come in and look at it clearly.
Yes.
Good. Okay, so
what happened to the other? You guys got rid of somebody out of the starred section.
No, they had 2 of they had their question in basically twice.
They had it in twice.
Yeah, there was like 3 people that had that. We just got rid of the duplicates. Everybody's still there.
Well,
remember the name?
Just wanted a general reading, right? So what is their reading now?
Are you talking about Tiffany?
Was it Tiffany that was coming right up?
Tiffany was one. Linda's before her, but Tiffany was one that had basically 2 things.
And so was Paula.
Butterfly, Paula and Butterflies Are Free had an extra one.
Okay, so I guess it was probably Tiffany that wanted a reading, and now she's got a new question. So go ahead to the next one, but I do have something for Tiffany when we get to it.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Linda, and why does Laura Trump get to use other people's music to sing their songs if this is the case? Well, I'm just going to say off the top of my head, she is breaking copyright laws by doing that, but she's not doing it on YouTube.
Well, and the other thing is what's wrong with cover songs? I mean, people have been doing this forever.
Well, but if they do it and you put it out there as your record, you have to pay the artist the fee. They own it. They own that song. Michael Jackson and the Beatles and everybody got into, lots of lawsuits for people stealing their songs. But Elvis actually got into some trouble stealing people's songs.
So a garage band that's in the garage and they happen to record a song they did that's not theirs and they're not making any money on it. they're in trouble for doing that?
Yes.
If they publish it and they start to charge for that song, yes, they're going to get in trouble.
And they don't charge. They're just saying, we're a band. We want you to hear what we're doing. And so they
Probably not. No, probably not. You have to. Yeah, if you're putting it out there and claiming it as your artistic creation, you're going to be sued.
Yeah.
So
you can say that, hey, this is our version of God Bless America.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? But you can't say we wrote God Bless America.
Right. But also you have like cover bands, wedding bands, and all they do is covers, but they're clearly not claiming that they wrote the songs, and they're not recording them to sell the recordings.
Right.
They're just recording it. They're just playing
it's just
it live.
a performance.
It's a performance. And now if they're doing that on the Grammys, then they got to pay some copyrights because the Grammys is on TV and it's going out to people.
It's got advertisers. It makes money.
People are going to make money off it, so they got to pay the copyright.
So is Laura Trump going to get sued for?
Well, I'm thinking, isn't Laura's last name Trump? And so she doesn't give a fig about anybody suing her. She'll just drag him through the courts for a million years.
Well, Carla Joe just put in, a few artists even sued Trump for using their songs for his rally. And it made, it's the same Trump, but you got to have permission to do this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not fair to the artist.
Nope.
Well, he didn't want it used because he didn't believe in Trump. He didn't want his music be smirched.
I know.
And it was Rick Springfield was one of them.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, no, you don't."
Well, for people like Trump, it's easier to ask forgiveness than permission. Yeah. So they just go ahead and do it and then play stupid. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh my gosh, I thought that was taken care of.
Exactly.
What happened?
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. So, but I mean, we could read on this. I mean, why does Laura Trump get to use other people's music to sing? Is she going to make a big hit out of any of these? I mean, I heard her first so-called single, and I don't think she's particularly talented. Sorry.
Well, you should know because you're a great singer. So if you don't think she's got it, then I have not heard her, but I'm sure you're absolutely right.
Yeah, I think you could take a hard pass on that, Val.
Yeah, hard pass.
Not worth it. Not worth it. No. So anybody else have anything to say about Laura Trump?
I have a hard time talking about anything that has the word Trump in it.
All right. So let me channel it, Gerald. Let me just put this to bed. Laura Trump, musical career, Grammy, Tony Awards. Yeah, none of that. That's not happening.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we can move on. So now, Cleo, you're up. It's Tiffany.
Okay, Tiffany, I had something for your other question, but they're just great cards. So I'm kind of thinking maybe it does have something to do with your baby having a baby and you being a grandma. I just get that you've got all kinds of good things happening with you. You're going to be receiving universal gifts. They could come in the form of love, money, and compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Just a great bunch of stuff to have when you've got a new life coming into the family. Everything that you've been manifesting is going to kind of start, well, maybe not every single thing, but a lot of it's going to start coming true to happen. And you're in the midst of miracles going on, and that's got to be the baby. So I see the thing with the baby is going to go very well. It's going to be just a really exciting time for the whole family. And congratulations.
Very nice. Anybody else?
Absolutely. I'm getting invocations, which is the power of words. I think that this child, and I'm getting a feeling what it is, but in case they want to keep it a surprise, I'm not going to say anything. But this child is going to make you question how you do a lot of things in a very, very good way. They're going to be asking things that make you ponder and say, why do I think that? Where did I pick that up? Where did I learn that? You and this child are going to have a really, really good, solid relationship. I don't know if you have any other grandchildren, but this one is this one's going to grab at your heartstrings in a different way.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go on to Kelbell. And I threw some cards, but does anybody else have something they want to reach out with?
I will by the time you're done.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, great vacation to Wisconsin. I'm assuming that's what you mean by WI. Of course, you could mean we, and it could be some island in the South Pacific that I've never heard of. So I get the Fool for you. So a fun journey, kind of a journey where you're going to be, not really doing some normal things, but doing things that you just like to do and that would make you feel really, really, really good. And you know what? There's an old saying in my family, fuck them if they can't take a joke. If anybody has anything to say critical about your choices on your vacation, hey, it's not their vacation, it's yours. So screw it. You got to I guess you have to say something back to me if it's about my vacation. I would just be like, did you hear something? Somebody say something? I don't know. I heard a little buzzing in my ear, but it just is probably a fly. I would just ignore that crap. And the final card though comes out the Emperor, and in this deck, the Emperor stands for structure. So I think in the face of this very probably unstructured vacation, it's going to help you to figure out how you do want your normal civilian everyday life to be structured. So it's going to give you some insight into what you really want and don't want. It's going to be kind of freeing to be in a different environment and be thinking these thoughts and having a different backdrop, as it were. You're looking out at new topography, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, look, the sunset looks different here. Or, oh, look, the houses look like that. And, so it's going to give you, like the Hanged Man almost, a different perspective. And that is going to shape the way you want the next phase of your life to go. So I think it's going to be pretty momentous, and I think it's going to be very enjoyable. So have a good time.
And I got the Sun, so it's going to be a great vacation. Just overall, do keep your cool when some of the travel stuff doesn't go quite as you had expected, and make sure you watch where you spend your money to make sure that you have enough. I have the 3 of coins, but I'm also seeing, it's going to be a great thing for you to be able to relax, get your mind in the right place, because then the last card that I have is the 8 of coins. What a great start to something new, and I think it's going to be a great vacation. I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I see you. This is going to be Treasure Island for you. So there's a lot of amazing and wonderful things you're going to discover. Little synchronicities and things that'll pop up, things that'll catch your eye that you might not have seen before. So along with this card of Not For You, you notice there's a hand holding up a chessboard, and on the chessboard is a fortune cookie untouched, and on the wall is a picture frame, but no picture to see out through. So get out of your head, get out of your mind, get out of the strategies, because they're asking you to break free on this trip. Truth be told is about seeing through that window like a wise owl, because you're going to expand on this trip. And you know what? In that expansion, you're going to find your comfort space, that space inside of you, that still point, and you're going to be in some bliss, feeling really great, like a magical trip. That's why you had Treasure Island. So congratulations, Cowbell.
Cool.
And
Very
if you're going to a high school reunion, sweetheart, I got the Two of Cups and Lovers.
Ooh, got the chills on that.
Yeah. I think that there might be someone that is going to come up and you're going to go, damn, you ain't well. Yeah.
Getting the full body chills.
Absolutely. Yeah.
nice. Nice. Okay. So let's go on to butterflies are free. Should I reconsider facial surgery since I feel 50s, but I'm in my 70s?
You know what? Butterflies are free. I've been thinking about this one, and absolutely don't even go for it. You do not need it at all. You're beautiful just the way you are. It has nothing, your age, the fact that you feel in your 50s, that's great. I'm assuming you think you look like you're a lot older. I don't think you do. I think you put out that kind of energy because you are feeling it. You're feeling like you're younger than you are. And I think that other people see you in that light. Maybe you don't, but I would say facial surgery, no, I wouldn't go for that. I would put my money into something else more fun and interesting for you. You just don't need it. You're just not, I can feel you're not the kind of person, you don't need that. But just go with what you're feeling. I mean, if you're feeling like you're in your 50s, it's coming across. You're coming across 20 years younger than you are. So don't worry about it.
And that's the part of you that people are attracted to. And that's the part of you that makes you look like you're in your 50s as well.
Yeah.
That's how other people see you. Yeah.
Exactly. And I would say to myself, okay, I don't know, 19,000, I don't know what it is, whatever you're getting done. Oh my gosh, what a great trip. You could do 3 weeks somewhere and really do it up in a few different countries. And what can that money buy you in terms of energetic excitement and fun and new things you could see, new opportunities, new vistas, new expansion for your life, breathing fresh air into it? Do that instead. That's what I would do.
Yeah. Wonderful. Good answers, everybody. Okay. And then we have Lorraine. Kind of a big ask. Please, can you tell me what July through October? Lorraine, that's 4 months. That's a lot for a chat reading, but we can give you as much as we can get. And keep in mind that things do change.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now let me just throw another bucket of cold water over all of this. And keep in mind that in 3 weeks, yep, you heard it here first. Mercury's going retrograde in Virgo.
Like we don't have enough. We got that too.
We don't have nearly enough. But at least the 2 conventions managed to avoid Mercury retrograde. That's a blessing.
For sure. I have to say, Lorraine, I have the 6 of Pentacles for you, which really is, looks like you are going to be getting in some financial flow and opportunities are going to be there for you in smoother waters with the 6 of Swords. Whatever's been going on, it's smoothing down. And I love this Fool for you. So you must have completed something and now you're starting on it could be a new love interest, a relationship, deepening a relationship. And it could be that relationship with yourself, actually, where you are feeling really comfortable and great about being in your own energy, just confident and knowing you're here to do exactly what you need to do and knowing what that is and feeling good about it. So beautiful July through October.
And I've got a very similar thing as Val. Also, I've got for you, Lorraine, that you're going to go through a fresh start, meaning something's coming up that is just going to put you on a different level. Maybe you're just trying something new, or maybe something is coming into a new item is coming, like a new car or a new something like that, something really fun and exciting. But it feels more like it's more like within something that you are, something that's been on your mind, maybe in the spiritual realm, and you are just going to open up to this. It's going to be really a nice thing. It's going to be very comfortable, and you're going to be very pleasantly surprised with how things go between now and October. And it puts you on the right path for the rest of the year. It's really a really nice thing that's happening with you. So I hope it goes that way and that you see that happening for you, because there's a lot of good stuff between now and October and through the end of the year.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So this is for GVN Wings. Any messages from my guides?
Okay. Again, I pulled from the my goodness, witching hour, and I got casting the circle. And this is sort of the same as the Seven of Pentacles in the tarot. And this is letting you know that what you are going to do over the next little while, you need to pay attention to the steps. Don't do anything haphazard. Don't do anything by trying to cut corners. The project that you are working on and that you want to see to completion needs to be done in the proper way. So this is your guide saying, basically, pay attention to the details. Double check, right? Measure twice, cut once. I then just went to the tarot, and the first card that I got out was the Seven of Pentacles. So watch what you're doing, double check things, take your time, and know that things are going to work out as they should. Don't try to cut corners. That's the big message. The big thing that I'm getting is, don't try to take the easy way out. Do the work that needs to be done.
Well, and I have forgiven wings. A message from your guide. I have the sun, so things are looking good. There's a lot of energy and light shining on what you're working on. You're clear about it. I have the Two of Cups, which suggests perhaps you're going to meet people who are going to help heal you. Could it be a romantic interest? Perhaps. Doesn't necessarily need to be, because you could have healing from just being with the right people. But the last part of that message is the Ten of Pentacles. You need to be paying. They're encouraging you to pay attention to the people around you and how they are supporting you. So that's what I have for you.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Sorry, Given Wings. I didn't know that's how you pronounced your name.
Given Wings.
So,
Okay.
and
Website.
Given Wings is building my website today for new endeavor.
Very nice.
I got this courage, and you notice it's almost like the tree of life in your heart. Yeah. So it's you reaching out with your heart and soul doing this. Everything in divine order, just like Marina was saying too. And it's all about that creation. Look at that gorgeous creation card. And as she said, do it by the book. Divine law is in order here. It is about also, you're going to have miracles happen while you do this. It's going to bring a lot of expansion. So congratulations. Awesome.
Okay. All right. Now we're going on to Elizabeth C. And I did pull cards for this one, but if anybody else is ready to go, you go right ahead.
Okay, Elizabeth, for one thing, you get to celebrate.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
happy birthday. You get, you definitely need to celebrate this. And this, what I have for you is not necessarily has anything to do with the birthday or the anniversary, but maybe something has been weighing heavy on your mind lately about, um, but it's not a particularly fun thing. It's something that's been bothering you basically for a while. And whatever that is, it's time to let it go. Um, if there's been some harsh words or situations that you were just like not happy with, just now let it go. But I don't want to confuse one with the other. Celebrate the birthday. Maybe when you let it go, everything will be even more feel like celebrating because that this has been weighing you down just a little bit. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's just kind of been nagging at you. So let that go and enjoy your birthday and enjoy your anniversary and happy birthday to you.
Very
Wow.
good. Great. Go ahead, whoever.
I,
No, nobody else. Are you?
I do have something.
Yeah, go ahead, Val.
Yeah, I heard your guide say, Elizabeth, that there are profound changes coming for you. And I did feel a little bit about some kind of hurt feelings or something that you need to let go of. And what did I pull? Cleansing. So this is about you looking to the bigger opportunities that are coming in terms of your spiritual growth. And that is obviously, it always has us let go of little 3D things so we can grab the bigger concepts and ideas. And you're at that crossroads. So this is a momentous time for you. And this only comes when you're ready. So congratulations. So that's wonderful.
Wow, that's great. So I drew, it's funny, I was shuffling during the last reading that we were doing, and I started to pull out some cards, and I was like, I'm going to switch decks. And I think two or three of the same cards came out anyway in the other deck. So definitely. And they're all singular figures in the cards. They're all singular and a lot of women. So I'm going to say you're a very, very strong woman, Elizabeth. You're 65 years. You've garnered a wealth of experience and you're very um, masterful in the way you handle your life. Now, maybe that takes a lot of control, and maybe there are some things that you have had to just control and tamp down. And that's what Val and Cleo was talking about as far as just kind of letting those things go. But you get from me, you get the Queen of Wands. And right there, she's a very, very strong person. She's really well acquainted with showing the world exactly who she is, exactly who she is. No apologies. And then, yeah, you do get a journey and you're going on some sort of a quest with the Fool. So you are getting ready to move on and have some sort of spiritual change in your life. Pretty profound one, because the next card that I get here is the Hierophant. So possibly could become at this stage in your life, you could be looking at using your spiritual gifts to help others, teach others, inform others, heal others, help people interpret their messages, whatever. You've got a lot of gifts opening up to you, and you're strong enough to be able to give that to other people. You know that it's not just for you. You know that it's for you to give in service of others. And then you also have the Princess of Pentacles. So this is also going to bring in a little bit of income to be doing this. So this is another phase of your life that is going to be quite comfortable and nice. And the final outcome, I just love this, is the Empress. You're going to be super comfortable with all of these treasures in your life, yourself and your own accomplishments and experience, the things that you're opening up to in this journey that you're going to be on, and just the strength that you embody every day. So kudos to you. I mean, your life is far from over, but so far, life well lived. That's what I say.
Nice.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, so we got a couple more left here. We have Frank. Do you see me moving the end of this year?
Hmm.
Well, I did get like 3 yeses, but this is something that's going to take a little bit of doing from you in some way. Temperance. So it's going to take some balance. It could be monetarily, it could be in what you think you want versus what you need. All these things are going to come into play for you, and you're going to really, here's a 10 of swords, you're going to feel under pressure to do this in a way in which you get into this new place and it's comfortable. You don't want to be under the gun or feel like you've spent too much or it's too expensive. So keep that in mind. Thank you.
I got a yes on that, Frank. So there you go.
Okay. Anybody else? No? Good. Frank's moving.
Frank's moving.
Frank
Frank's
is moving.
moving, but watch the expenditures.
Okay. All right. So this last comment that I'm putting up is not a question, but just an expression of gratitude, which I think is very nice.
But I do have a response for her. I know
DJ. Okay.
She doesn't actually have a question there, but she does say that she's been feeling down.
Mm-hmm.
And
I was just going to read out the comment in case anybody was just listening to the video. I've been feeling down and I found this community and I really appreciate all of you. I am feeling hope and I thank you for the videos. Okay, go ahead, Cleo.
Okay, so Miss DJ, the feeling of feeling down, all you have to do is have a little more patience with whatever's going on, kind of ground yourself, and you've got some changes coming up. And within those changes, you're going to start feeling a lot more uplifted and things are going to start to smooth out a little bit. And yeah, I mean, I have no idea what made you not feel up in the first place, but I see that with patience and grounding, changes are coming and they're really for the positive, and you will start feeling uplifted and you can let go of these burdens that are just kind of weighing you down, kind of bringing, bringing in negative energy that you've had, and you can let that go. And, you're going to have and the next few months are going to be much more uplifting for you. So that's what I have to say to her.
Nice. Very nice. Okay. Well,
lovely comment. And that, that comment tells me that we are achieving what we hope to achieve, which is to make everyone feel better, to make them feel more centered, more settled, more positive. Yeah, more of all the good things. So thank you. I like that. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's really nice. Thank you, Ms. DJ. We really appreciate that.
Yeah.
So we got through our questions. I thank everybody in the chat for all of your questions and your comments. We had 20 minutes of just kind of kvetching here about what's going on YouTube, and I'm surprised that we even have anybody left after all of that. But the readers needed it. We needed to get that out. So I'm sorry, but we still got through all the questions. So thank you.
We got through 16 readings.
Wow.
That was a lot.
So that was great.
Yeah, and they were good readings, I think. They're pretty full readings. So thank you to all of you who came along this little journey this evening with us. And thank you to my friends, Marina, Val, Cleo, Gerald. Thank you so much. Gerald, thank you for helping moderate and co-host.
You're
That's just
welcome.
very, very helpful. Thank you to all the moderators on all the channels. I have no idea if I had a moderator on my channel, but thankfully nothing bad happened. I did. Oh, you? Thank you, Gerald, for being my moderator. And so what have we learned tonight? Have we learned anything about the YouTube algorithm? I mean, do we know how to navigate?
No, we just got to stick to our focus of what we're here to do on YouTube. Let go of anything else and just do our own thing, because it's important what we do. And let our content and what we bring and our energy be the main focus. And the administration of YouTube is not under our control.
No.
Well, we have no control over it, and it can interfere with what we're doing. So rather than focus so much on it and just try to get through it and just kind of ignore it, because we're really not clear what they're bitching about.
So let it go and just refocus on our work, and we'll just
don't give in to the distraction. That's all it is. It's distraction.
Yeah. Somebody says group therapy for all. Okay.
Yes. Absolutely.
And was Becky causing problems? I didn't see Becky causing any problems.
Oh,
I didn't realize she was causing problems.
I didn't know there was. I didn't notice Becky.
No. So it's all good.
Okay, so everybody, love and light, namaste, all that shit, and we're gonna be back here in a couple of weeks. we're gonna be back in a couple of weeks with the show. I think what's next week? Next week is a polyterology. We'll see everybody then, when we'll be talking snarkily about political idiots. So please,
there you go.
please join in. Please join in, and by next week, we will have lived through the Republican convention.
Yes.
Whatever is going on behind the curtain at that shenanigan hullabaloo.
I might have to watch that.
It's not being televised. You can't watch it.
It isn't being televised.
No, I don't even think they have enough money to put it on for 3 days, because Donald Trump has taken all the money.
Happy meals for everybody.
Something about it that is being televised tomorrow night.
Oh, it is.
What?
There's something that's being televised about it, because they've been advertising that it comes on. I think it's like 9:00 Eastern time or something.
God, it's probably a bunch of Trump speeches. Okay, well, maybe I'll watch that.
Well, and not just that. There's Biden is also doing a thing with Lester Holt tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's not tomorrow. Monday night. Monday night, the 15th. Yeah, I know Biden's doing that. That's what I was going to look at. But the convention, I knew there were just parts of it being televised, but the whole thing isn't being televised.
Okay.
Who wants to see through the whole thing? I just want to see the part where they start hitting each other.
Yeah, exactly. Right, Cleo? I just wanted to tune into the activity.
Yeah, instead of watching wrestling, I thought I'd watch the convention. So
exactly,
we can all get really excited that Donald Jr. is going to introduce whoever his father has chosen to be the VP.
Oh,
like we're all on pins and needles about that.
And he's going to stand up and go, "Ta-da! It's me!"
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's going to be Eric.
I eat paste. Okay.
Ow.
Well, they tried to get Barron, but he's not old enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got to be 35. So,
yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, I can't wait to see what goes on with all of that stuff. And tune in to all of our shows that are coming up, because we're not going to be talking about anything but that. So that's going to be really, really fun. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to my wonderful psychics. And we will see you all next time. See if I can work this video thing.
Bye-bye.